All right, we're here with Marty Schwartz himself, who's going to be covering the 5 classic rock riffs that every guitar player needs to know.
It's true.
Here we go.
All right, the first one.
AC/DC.
You gotta know that one.
You gotta know that.
I mean, really every AC/DC riff, I would say, but the other one, absolutely. And the only other AC/DC.
Yeah, I'll give you one more AC/DC.
Okay, I'm allowed
that's
one
it,
more.
Marty. That's it.
I'm allowed one more.
One more, but that's it.
It's got to be.
Back in Black. You gotta know Metallica.
Gotta have that one.
What are we at now? Is that 3 or 4? Are we counting both AC/DC riffs as 1?
No, that's 2.
That's 2? It's really cheap to give us another riff.
So wait, did I?
We have Enter Sandman.
Oh, right, so we did 3.
We've done 3.
Okay, so we only have 2 more.
2 more.
We only have 2 more.
2 more.
2 more.
The
I know, I definitely know the next one.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right, the next one.
Whole Lot of Love. You gotta learn that riff.
Are we at 5?
Do you know the thing?
Or are we
And
at 4?
I think I learned this from an interview that you did, where I think you were interviewing someone who says that the way to really play it is to let the bottom string ring. Or what is it?
It's the open D.
The open D.
Yeah, you go.
Yes. That was mind blowing when I saw that in your interview.
Yeah,
I
think I first saw Joe Walsh say that.
Yeah.
I've only done like 15 different things on my channel where I've talked about that because it does well every time. Hey, it's the greatest hits package. This is what you get. But when I listen to that song, there's more than one guitar. So, like Joe Walsh is right, and it's right. But also when you listen to it, like I'm not sure how. Like one just might be going.
It might be 2 guitars.
Yeah, there's something going on where
there's a rub there. For sure.
There's something in the like stereo mix.
Yes.
It's really a stronger version of that effect. Okay. So we only have 1 more or 2 more?
1 more.
One
Let's
more.
recap really quick. We did Highway to Hell, Back in Black,
Enter
Sandman,
Whole
Lot of Love, Led Zeppelin. This is big number 5. Do not forget this one.
Okay. Thank you.
Learn this last riff, whatever it's going to be.
Okay. So you're gonna edit. What should it be, you guys? Because I'm thinking of going. But you know, a more sexy one would be like.
Give us a sexy one.
Sexy one would be.
I love that. Stones, let's go.
What's so cool about that is it's this. What's so cool about it is that it actually comes from.
Yes, right? It's right there. Yeah.
Which I love, and when I was a beginner guitar student learning that riff, I would have never known, seen that connection.
Yes.
So
first riff I ever learned, Back in Black, and I remember when my guitar teacher played it, and I thought, there's no way I'll ever be able to play that. But then he broke it down, and I could do it.
I remember my guitar teacher. I've had a few good ones, but my main guitar teacher, when I was super serious and had that huge explosion of growth, like a 2-year period where
in college.
Yeah, and that's my teacher, Chris Sherlin.
Has he made any? Because you did a video with him, and I watched him. And I said, this guy seems great. He really seemed like a great.
I helped him.
Teacher.
I helped him start his own channel, and during the pandemic, and he's doing really well. Yeah, he's doing really well. He was just one of my instructors at this music retreat I just did in New York, the Marty Music Mountain Retreat, trademark. Yes. But he was one of the teachers there. But I remember studying with him, and I only knew
that.
I only knew that,
box,
and I remember like watching him be like, like just And I was like, I'll never do that.
Yes, yeah.
And I love relating that with students who understand that, who are at that point. Like, how do you do that? And the real answer is that it's just these tiny little bricks in a giant wall.
Pink Floyd, we're adding that one in too.
No, I'm saying bricks in the wall.
Oh, another brick in the wall, exactly. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
But they're tiny little things that you stack. And I remember too that I would be learning all this stuff, and I didn't really. I mean, I have little breakthroughs, but I wasn't noticing my growth as much as like when I would come home and it'd be 3 months, and my friends and family would be like, "Oh my God, like you were
really
so much better."
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I didn't really feel it because it's so slow. You're just like stacking these tiny little things.
Yeah.
And so I also say to people like, I can play up and down the neck now, but I couldn't tell you the day that I could do it. I could do it a little bit at a time until it was the whole neck.
I appreciate, though, that I feel like a big part of what you do is just trying to convince people that this is not actually as hard as it might seem. It's not easy and it takes a long time, but I think anyone can pick up the guitar and kind of get going.
It's true, and there's never been more information and resources out there for people like Grace Bowers to get as good as they've gotten at a young age, you know? Because if someone's really hungry, they don't have to wait a week to get to their next guitar lesson.
Yeah.
They could just sit for 12 hours and watch one thing after the next. And so now it's a matter of like, how hungry are you, you know?
That's it.
At the arena, after I did the Highway to Hell sound check, I then did have to go.
You have to do that, right? That's the bonus one right there.
And he actually picks every note, but I heard on the original.
Well, you see him live, he goes like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, what he's going. Right, and also I did hear in the studio they actually like taped all the other strings down.
I've heard that too. Yes,
I believe it because that's like to be that consistent for that long on that alternate picking. Like I stopped trying. I've seen people do it great, but my picking's not, not the fastest. I've just made like
You make it work.
I make it work with what I do.
Do you know what I'm almost surprised you've never done, and maybe you have done it, but I think you should do it if you've never done it, is the song at the end of School of Rock.
The
one that Yes. Have you done a video breaking that down? Basically that, yes, exactly. Yeah.
I think that's safe enough to not get claimed too. And then you got to go
down. Yes, yeah. I would love that video. That's exactly.
Let's see. No, I don't think I have, but I've definitely played it on YouTube. Like, I was doing live streams for, ever since live streams existed, I was doing one every Saturday. Unless I was like on an airplane or like somewhere where I didn't have access to my stuff. So pretty